Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, April 2nd. Every day before the market opens, I go through a pre-trade ritual and routine. So I'll be bringing you guys along with me today. First up is pre-market analysis. I'm already in it right now. I only look at 4 tickers. I'm looking at Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, and SPY. I'm not sure which ticker I'll actually be trading today, so that's why I'm bringing you guys along for my pre-market analysis. I always start by looking at the VIX level. I go through each one of my tickers and look at the news on Bloomberg and just see if there's anything going on. Because if there's like negative news related to the ticker, I probably won't trade it because it may impact my ORB. And we're getting into all of that. We're getting into what I trade and all that good stuff a little further on, but I have 6 minutes to the market open, so I just want to get through my pre-market analysis. So we're talking in a second.
This level of support, we talked about this yesterday. This is rejected off of that resistance yesterday. Very well, we feel confident playing calls. Nor do I have any.
So this guy trades a different strategy than me, but it's always really insightful just to get like the news, what's going on in the world, confirm my support and resistance and key levels in the chart that I already created for myself. So it's also really nice, and then you just get to see like what's everybody's sentiment for the day. So that's kind of what I'm doing. We have a few more minutes until the market opens. Let me put on my timer.
Break, or if you want to safer entry, you could look for a retest or rejection of that 117 and try to capitalize off of more aggressive move to the downside. Just keep in mind, if you do get inputs underneath that 117, that your first price target is 115.
Right now, I'm trading options. I trade on the New York session. I trade only from 9:30 to about 10:30 in the morning using the ORB strategy, which is the opening breaking range. And I trade on the 5-minute time frame. So basically, when the market opens up at 9:30, I let 3 candles form on the 5-minute time frame, and those 3 candles will create a range. Once that range is formed, I'll mark the highest high and the lowest low of that range. Once that ORB range forms and a candle closes either above the range or below the range, that gives me confirmation of what direction that the trade may go into. So if I have the ORB range and the candle closes below, we're going to place a put, aka a bet the market is going down, and that's what we'll do, and vice versa. If a candle closes above the range, we're going to place a bet the market's going to go up, and we're getting into the trade. So yes, what else I need to tell you guys? Right now, I just looked at the news, and I also like, the market's been so crazy. There's a lot of macro events and macro news going on versus just my little micro news that's happening within my tickers that I trade. So I like use Claude to confirm like, okay, like, is this ticker okay? Should I trade it? And I already know I'm not trading Tesla because Tesla is very close to, Okay guys, so I'm just like waiting. Right now it is 9:35. Only one of my 3 candles have formed and closed. So I need 2 more to do the same thing, and then it'll give me my ORB range and I'll know the vibes. Low-key, it may not be a trade day. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna see, because my strategy is like a scalp strategy, aka like I'm like in the trade like less than 30 minutes. Some people only like scalp for like 5, 10, 15 minutes, like that's it. But when I'm about halfway through the trade, I do start to look at it and see like, okay, is it time to get out? It may be time to just like take your profit and go, or take that L and go. Sorry, I'm still in Crystal Academy. They're watching a few charts, but like it doesn't really matter because we don't trade the same strategy. So I just like to hear what they're doing sometimes, but sometimes I like have to mute it because they're like taking the trade and I'm like, that does not make sense, but it's not my ticker. I'll be technically breaking my rules. So sometimes I'll just like mute it so I don't even have that like moment of like temptation and be like, ooh, I should take another trade just because I can. I think that's kind of been like something big on trading for me recently is following rules. Like I literally had to implement so many rules, not like a lot of rules, but like a few rules because I was like going crazy. I had like lost a lot of money. I won a lot of money. I was, you know, mixing, maxing strategies, and I was like, you know what? We're only gonna trade the first hour of the day with ORB, which is the opening breaking range. You know, I created this ORB Command Center. We can go through it today in this video as well. Maybe I'll go through it right now, but while we have a few more minutes. But basically I have a pre-trade checklist, and I have been putting Claude to work because I was just like I feel like ChatGPT was so like surface level. They just did a partnership or like a deal with the government. So I was like, let me just check out another platform to see if it's better or just the same as Chat. And it's like way better. So I made it create me an ORB Command Center. So I look at this ORB Command Center every single day before I trade. I have a pre-market trade, I have a timer, I have a candle study guide, I have a calendar for my earnings, and like an overall 2026 calendar, which kind of tells you like, okay, like this event may be happening today, so maybe you shouldn't trade, or tomorrow is Good Friday, so the market is closed, so just things like that. I also have a journal in there, add what trades I've taken. I also have a review, which gives me like more data, more insight about the trades that I am taking. If I'm breaking any rules, am I going with the rules? And do I have a pattern? Am I recognizing something? Am I winning more trades on a specific ticker? Am I losing trades on a specific ticker? Is there a better probability based off of the time I'm entering and exiting the trade? So it does a lot. And I have a little bit more explanation about the tickers and why I chose them. Because sometimes I'd be like, should I trade Apple? And I'd be like, wait, go back to your rules, you know the rules. And I also made it add me a research tab. And all the research is based on ORB, it's based on certain tickers, it's based on time frames, it's based on dates that the contracts expire. So it's really like well thought out. Honestly, this thing is epic. People on TikTok, I like posted about it a little bit. I posted about the candlestick guide that I created. I posted about the indicator that I created for TradingView, which is for my ORB strategy. And I created this ORB Command Center. But part of me is like, I gave out like the candle guide for free, but the other part of me is like, I took some time to create all this stuff. Like, I'm about to charge y'all. One part of me is like, be a capitalist, and the other part of me is like, just give it out for free, because people can probably create it themselves as well. But it's like, even for like the candle study guide, I probably sent it to like 20, 30 strangers on TikTok. I'm like, if I would have charged everybody $2, $3, I would be up a little bit. But I don't know, guys. So I'm excited. Even with this candle thing I'm showing you guys right now, like it goes to the different candle structures and what do they mean, and you click on it, it gives you a little bit more insight. And I feel like that's what I needed. I feel like when I was trading, my biggest problem was not being able to identify reversal patterns, which are very important, especially with my strategy, because it's so quick. I'm so in and out. I need to be able to identify the reversal patterns, aka like the candles tell a story and it tells you that, okay, the direction is about to change. For example, hammers typically say that the direction is probably about to change. Dojis, like ones that kind of look like a little X. I don't think I have a doji up here. Yeah, a standard doji right here. Normally when you see those are like a sign of indecision. So like it'll close one color really small, and the next candle that forms is typically the direction it'll go in. So like all of those things like matter, and they're important. And like honestly, I was just breaking my rules. So I was like, I need something that grounds me. Like I had too many tickers. I had like my main trading watch list, aka all of the stocks and the tickers that I look at on a weekly, daily basis. It had like 12 up there. So I was like, girl, it's too many. Like, you know, you start the market at 9:30 and you're trying to go through 12 different tickers and see which one is following all your rules to a T. And I was just like, you know what, Claude, do the research, pull me a list. Like I gave them all the tickers that were on my watch list, and I made them say like which one's best for ORB, which one has a better probability, which one's more volatile, so I can like actually make money off the trade. Yeah, and I made it build me this whole thing. So it's really been helping, and I use it literally every single day. I think my favorite part is the ORB range, because sometimes like if your ORB range isn't big enough, you'll get like chopped out of your trade, or it'll just like not be good. All right, let's see. So we have about 3 more minutes until our ORB range forms. Oh my goodness. I need to eat something else. I feel like that's why I keep stuttering. Okay guys, let's get it. We have 1 minute into our ORB range forms. My trading indicator that I created, it literally just popped up on the screen. How epic. I literally had to create an indicator because I was even breaking my rules from that. I was like, oh my goodness. Wait, let me close Crystal Academy. Let's go and get out. I'll join if they're back in later, but it's just gonna be too much going on with me filming and trying to be in this trade. Let's see what's going on. We're going to go to Robinhood right now. I'm just going to get logged in, make sure we're ready to rock. Got a couple hundo to play with today. Let's see. Meta is creating, so I'm going back to my ORB Command Center, right? So my ORB range is formed, but I'm not gonna take a trade if my ORB range is not big enough because it may not be a good trade. It may not be the best setup for me in my strategy. So I'm just gonna go through and just triple check and make sure all of the ranges are okay. And if they're not, I'm just gonna delete them off of my open tabs. I'm not even playing around. So Meta has an ORB range of $7. It needs to be at least 2, so we're good. Nvidia needs to be 4. Our range is only $2.38. We are closing that, not even looking at it. Tesla's range is 4.4. It needs to be 5, so we're not trading Tesla. And Tesla has some kind of, is it earnings in another day or two? I can't remember. It has something. Like, for example, Tesla just broke my ORB range, so technically I could get in, but it's $0.5 off. And honestly, like, I'll take y'all through the process. Like, if I was about to trade Tesla for a call, I'm taking y'all through. Ooh, and they just had breaking news. Tesla sinks after reporting lower than expected. Q1 deliveries of 300K. It's because of this news and because the ORB range is not high enough, it may like not go in the direction that it's going. So if I'm about to trade it, I'm gonna go to today, I'm gonna place a call, and it'll be about $300 to place that order. But I'm not doing that because it's breaking my rules if I trade Tesla today, so we're gonna get up out of that. But it looks good, it looks strong. SPY is $2.36 right now. It needs to be $1.40, so we're gonna clear for that. So we're gonna clear for everything. So since my ORB range is already formed, I'm actually gonna go and add an alert. For each direction, call or put, let's see. Oh, that's Tesla, let's get off of that. I kind of wanna watch Tesla, but I'm not gonna trade Tesla. SPY, come on SPY. And then we wait. Like, we don't rush anything. We don't like try to make anything work that we don't think it is gonna work. Let's see. And I know like the candles are like, you guys can see that the candles are like going up past my ORB range, right? And the purple box is the orange range, just to clarify. But sometimes you'll see like your candle will come very close to the ORB range, either top or bottom, or it'll go above it like Tesla's doing right now, right? So the candle has 1 minute and 45 seconds till it closes. So the candle could be up above the range right now, but it may close back within the range and it can still reverse and go different directions. So that's why it's like really important that I don't enter too early, because I've lost some money doing that one day before I set all my rules, and it's like not fun when all I had to do was wait an extra minute and a half. And I could have, you know, made money versus losing money. But yeah, I guess that's like the thing, the vibes with being like a new trader and just like learning. But I feel like once you do lose stuff, you really gotta like analyze like what's going on. Like, am I doing something wrong? Is it the tickers? Is it the strategy? Am I rushing? Like, what's going on? And let me make sure VWAP is on all of my charts, because I do look at VWAP to confirm if my my plan makes sense. I can't remember what VWAP stands for, but yeah. Basically, if all your candles are below VWAP, you're in the clear to place a put or bet that the market's going down. And all your candles are above VWAP, you're in the clear to place a call, aka you're placing a bet that the direction is going to go up in the market. So I think today my only tickers I'm looking at are Meta and SPY. So yeah, we got 30 more seconds. And guys, this is all it is. Like, normally I'm at work doing this. And my manager trades too, which is so amazing. The only people I really talk to about trading are Dion and my manager. And my homeboy, he recently came over and I taught him like my strategy and like showed him everything. Like, we literally sat down for like 2 hours going through everything, because he used to trade crypto. And I was telling him, I was like, I don't know, like I can't give you any advice, because like I don't trade crypto. Like, I only trade options, and I trade a specific strategy, and I trade during a specific time, and I have a specific set of rules. So I don't know what all that stuff is for you, but let's link. He came over, and me and Dion were getting him hip, and we just like went through my entire strategy. And Dion trades a different strategy than me. He trades like reversals. So like it was one day, I won't forget it. Like one day I like lost a trade like real bad, and Dion was like, why were you in that trade? Like you had 3 symbols telling you that the direction is about to reverse, and you just happened to look out, and like it took a little bit longer to reverse, but he was like, normally when those symbols come, like the next candle or 2 is switching directions. And so like once that happened, that's when I put Claude to work, and I created the candle study guide, because I was like, dang, like Dion noticed that immediately as soon as he looked at my chart, based off the trade I took. So yeah. Hold on, got some stuff going on for work. Cool. All right, guys, so we have about 2 more minutes. SPY's looking fabulous, so is Meta. SPY's pushing up crazy, but it has to follow my rules. It has to close above. I really want to enter right now, but it'll be breaking my rules, and it could go in the opposite direction, especially with all the news going on in the world. So let's see. SPY's moving crazy. Meta's going up. I'm gonna see you right here. SPY's going up. Oh, actually, I think I had y'all sitting on this. Hold on. That's a better angle. Yes. Oh my goodness. I just ran out of space on my iPhone, so I can't even screen record. Yo, I'm like the worst when it comes to like maintaining space. Like I literally just cannot. Like I don't know what's my problem. Anyway, we have a minute until we hop into a trade or not. Let's see. Has to close. Let's do it. I'm gonna show you guys a quick little peeky. I think we're gonna go for SPY, because SPY is like really jumping. Meta's is moving, but Meta's more like consistent. Like sometimes SPY will go up in the direction and it'll go right back down. So just not fun, but we're gonna see. We got 30 seconds. Oh, damn, SPY is moving. I want to get it on this candle so bad, but it's just, SPY be scaring me sometimes. I've lost so much money trading SPY. Let me show y'all Meta too real quick, so y'all can see how much that costs. So I technically have money to make both moves, but we're just gonna pick one. So it's gonna be either or. But so we're gonna base that off of the volume of the candle that closes. Is it 1.5? Oh, it is. Hold on. Let's go SPY. SPY. We're gonna place a call, aka bet that the direction is going up for SPY. Let's get in. 1 contract, that's it. I only trade 1 contract right now, especially when I'm following my rules most days. But I've been doing really good. And I'll just let y'all see that money go up or down. Let's see. Something else that I do, as soon as I'm in a trade, I like go to the price simulator and I just simulate like the max amount of money I'm willing to like lose for my contract. So the max probably today, just like $50. 647.80. 647.80. So if my candles come back to this amount, we're gonna get out of the trade. And then we'll do a down $25 as well. 648.26. 648.26. Alert, we're gonna add a line there as well. Down 25. Let's look at Meta too. All right, we're in the trade. We know where we need to get out at if things go wrong. Right now, where the candle is at on this chart right here, I am at break even. So any point that the candles go above this, I'm making money. So let's change the screen. Let's look at this. And also when I'm in the trade, I look at the 2-minute time. Okay guys, I'm all done with my trade. I'll put it up on the screen what I made, but today was only like a few dollars. Like there's been days that I traded at SPY for call positions and I made like $600 something. There's been days when I've only made like $5. There's been days where I lost $600. So today was a win. I'm like, woo, woo, woo. I did enter a second call. I made a few dollars from that too. So I think I made like $40 something today, so it's mad chill. I'm looking at the charts right now. They're still going up, but it started just to get a little crazy. Y'all got a little crazy. I said I got to get out. I'm gonna flip the camera around real quick and show y'all. Hold on. This is my ORB range, my orb high, right here, my orb low, and my overall orb range, which was 236, and I needed it to be like $1.40, I believe. So after this green candle formed at 9:50, I knew that I could get into this trade and bet that the market was going to go up. So that's what I placed, and I like confirmed the volume. And so once this candle closed, I knew I could get in for a call. I got in like here when this one formed down here, and I rode it all the way up to this red one. And I think when it was about like here, I went on and said, get out. And then I got out and I placed another call at the bottom of this red one, which formed a sign of indecision. And I went on and got on there for a call, and I rode it all the way up to here. Boom. That was my trade. It's honestly like pretty simple. I feel like it does get crazy and it gets a little spooky when I don't follow my rules, because today like the market could have reversed the things I was looking at to confirm if I wanted to get into another call. And I did, so we did that, but it could have went wrong, and I'm just grateful it didn't. That technically did like fit my pre-market like checklist to see if I could trade it. I'm looking at it now, like after the candle closed above my orb. Oh, I can show y'all. After the candle closed above my orb, these two candles formed saying that the directions were going to be switching, or like there's some sort of indecision going on here. These two candles, it may be a reversal. So it's like a lot of like consolidation basically, aka all the candles are staying in one spot, right? So if you look right here, you can tell nothing's passing this black dotted line right here. Girl, who knows what's gonna happen? You could use this line as a support and just bounce off of it, or it could just like disrespect the orb range and just go back through it. So no, just too much happening here. So I'm glad I didn't trade that. SPY played out perfectly. That's exactly what I want to see. It's also Thursday and tomorrow's a holiday, so the market is closed. So that's it. I may try to get this video edited today. I have some stuff to do for work. Maybe some parts I cut out because I like high-key ran out of space. Y'all, I ran out of space. Like I think screen recording on my laptop. Actually, no, I just stopped the screen recording on my laptop. I ran out of space on my camera, and I cannot find my other SD card. I know I have one more. I haven't found it. And then my camera, I'm surprised it's letting me film right now, but that's the vibes. I'm also drinking this cold pressed juice. It's so good. It's orange juice, cranberry, and pomegranate juice, and it's freshly squeezed. So good. But that's the vibes, y'all. That's it. I got other stuff to do today. I have to work. I am still on the clock. I've been trading, y'all. I think it's so crazy that like I literally like know how to trade. And like obviously like, well, before we even get into like trading, like yes, I have investments. Like I have stocks, I have crypto, I have a high yield savings account. We started our Roth RAs this year. Like I have all the things. Like trading is just like extra. We're thinking about trading. I say get all that stuff in alignment first. Get your actual financial backings together. And then if you have some extra funds that you could potentially waste, then look into trading, because you can blow a lot of money, guys. Like you literally can. Like being transparent, I like started my trading account off with $200. I got it up to $1,200, got it back down to $200, got it back up to a band. So it's so bad. It's so crazy. And you don't want that stress. Like if you literally cannot afford to lose a band or lose the amount, whatever money you make and put into the account, like don't do it. Because if you don't have good rules, if you don't have good mentors, if you don't know what the heck you're doing, you may lose the money. And there's some freak days where you may make a lot of money. Like that one day on SPY, I happened to be in a call and I was breaking my rules and I was holding the call because I knew that Trump was going to say something or I don't even think I knew Trump was saying something. I think I was just literally just breaking my rules and holding the call to like midpoint in the day. And it literally shot up, guys. It literally soared up and I made like $600 something. But if Trump could have said something the opposite, it could have did the same soaring in the opposite direction. So that means I would have been cooked. But I'm just grateful that like I really did have the time to like sit down and study and actually learn how to trade when I wasn't working, and it's been paying off, and I'm grateful. Shout out to Dion for putting me on. Shout out to Crystal Academy for teaching me. Shout out to ORB Strategy for making me money. Like it's so wild. Like I've been going back and forth too about if I want to post my P&Ls, I know there will be a day where I'm making a couple thousand in a few minutes. And I just don't want to be like pocket watch, you know what I'm saying? And I love seeing people like post their trading videos. Like I always see people like, I'm up $5,000 this week. I'm up 10K this week. I'm up $1,000 this week. I'm up a couple hundred this week. And I like genuinely like love seeing videos like that. I love to see people post their wins. I love to see people post their losses, because like it is a up and down thing. But yeah, I just don't want to be pocket watch, but I do like want to share it. But I think the way I'll probably be sharing it is just like a percentage, because like guys, like I have touched some money. And I know this month, like I'm getting more strict with myself and actually following my rules. Like I will be touching more money. I will be trading more contracts. Like, hey guys, I don't think I ever officially closed out of this vlog that you're watching. I just wanted to say goodbye. Good luck if you do decide to trade. Yeah, I hope this inspires you to either learn how to day trade, learn a new skill, invest in your stocks, or just, you know, get more investments in general. And yes, I think that's it. I'm about to roll out. I'm on lunch break now. It's just relaxing and just catching the vibes. I'll probably do another one of these breakdowns another day when I have more space on my phone and on my laptop and all that good stuff, so that way you guys can really get into the nitty gritty of like the weeds of my trading. Honestly, I just don't have the space for it right now. I like totally forgot to check my camera. Like as soon as I started filming this morning, I was like, oh my goodness, like I have no space on my camera. Just crazy. It's insane. But yes, thank you. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy the weather, get outside, touch some grass, and be a good human. I'll talk to you guys soon.